Breaking news rattles the cryptosphere. Reports emerge of a massive Bitcoin dump by the US government with over $2 billion worth of Bitcoin transferred to Coinbase. This move triggers a sharp downturn in prices, sending Bitcoin plummeting by 4.5% to $66,000. Stay tuned as the market navigates this unprecedented development. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. And we're starting off with, while everyone runs for the exits, Bitcoin is quietly forming a bullish pennant right on top of the weekly support level. It has a target of $80,000, bounce here, and we're only off to the races. Also, breaking news is the US government just transferred $2 billion worth in Bitcoin from seized funds, and that's really great to see. Also, breaking news, the US government just initiated a task TX to send 30,000 Bitcoin to Coinbase. The Silk Road Bitcoin is on the move, so they decided to drop the market, but they definitely did it just with a transaction and they didn't even sell. What will happen when they're going to sell will be really sad to see. Government is getting ready to dump billions of Silk Road Bitcoins just like Richard Hardwin predicted. Pulse will likely follow the rest of the market and I wouldn't expect it to go down that much, but who knows. And here we could see wallet labeled as a Silk Road DOG confiscated funds containing $2 billion of Bitcoin, investigating possible test transaction for the 0.001 Bitcoin to Coinbase Prime wallet, Arkham data, and labeling the block Pro. Also, the Bitcoin daily RSI back to the previous lows. As we could see, that's probably means something for us. Maybe it will finally start moving to somewhere else, somewhere up. So well, that was quite an evening, huh? Let's look at the impact on the order books. Basically, what happened is we saw a mass flush of long leverages in the Bitcoin market. Remember, there are no free rides with Bitcoin, and anyone sitting on the high leverage is a target to get swept. So now that the cleanup has been done on that front, what does that do to the book? Well, quite frankly, it gets real empty from 68,500 until we hit our first potentially real walls at 71,554 Bitcoin and 72,120 Bitcoin. So with a violent shakeout like that, the degens can't help themselves but to pile in short positions, hoping to keep driving the momentum lower, but that's a dangerous game to play and can put rocket fuel on a move up. There's also a significant amount of shorts between 71,000 and 72,000, but if those get forced to cover, then watch out. We might see our first god candle in that scenario, so stay calm and stack sats and your favorite Bitcoin adjacent equities. A sale like this doesn't tend to stick around for too long in this market. Historically, Bitcoin has always pumped after each halving. First halving 8,000%, second halving 3,000%, third halving 800%. In 16 days, the fourth halving is here. How hard will we pump this time? What do you think about this? Bitcoin $7,000 deep in 38 hours, cascading long liquidations over. I think that's probably what is happening right now. Also, do you realize how bad you have to be to lose on short side over the past 24 hours? Nearly half of those losses are on the short side, and you bolos still think you can successfully trade Bitcoin with consistency over time. It can't be done. I've done the math and ran all the models for you. It's not possible, not with an 80 volume asset and one in which 85% of its gains come over only 13 days a year. So you can get lucky for a while, but the numbers catch up to you over time. Your luck runs out. You have to always be in with Bitcoin. You must play the accumulation game to win. Don't trade it. Use them down moves to raise your wealth profile for its next up move. That's how the game is played. That's how you win. Bitcoin is 15 years old, and throughout its entire life it has never failed a deep buyer, and never, not even once. Remember that. And looking at it right now, at the 1 hour chart, we could see the almost 7 million of longs liquidated and 2 million of shorts. At a 4 hour chart, $21 million of longs, 8 million of shorts. Then we go for 12 hours, which is 44 million of longs and 16 million of shorts. And the big numbers, 24 hours, where there are $100 million, almost $110 million of longs and $47 million of shorts. As well as we could see, if you bought $10 of Bitcoin every single day starting exactly 5 years ago, today you would have a total of 1 Bitcoin worth $70,000 from a total investment of only $18,000. This is what diversification means, and you should buy slowly, little by little, and you should diversify your portfolio and get more coins in. US government prepares for a massive Bitcoin sell-off, but the crypto market experienced a shake-up today as a Watcher Guru reported that a US government transferred 30,000 Bitcoin worth $2.1 billion seized from the Silk Road dark web marketplace to cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase. This represented one of the largest Bitcoin movements by the US government from its crypto seizure stockpile. Such a massive amount hitting exchanges sparked fears of an incoming sell-off that drove prices downward. Bitcoin dipped 4.5% over the last 24 hours to around $66,000, while the total crypto market shed 4.6% to $2.5 trillion. So just in, the US government transferred 30,000 Bitcoin worth $2.1 billion seized from Silk Road to Coinbase. So a $2.1 billion Bitcoin sell would certainly qualify as a massive dump by the US government. However, bull market dynamics may limit the downside from this event. The crypto markets are just days away from the next Bitcoin halving event, which historically has preceded massive Bitcoin rallies by constricting a new supply. Additionally, the spot Bitcoin ETFs gained approval in the US in January 2024, opening the floodgates to new institutional investment into the world's largest cryptocurrency. So while the $2.1 billion Bitcoin sell-off is nothing to sneeze at, the overall trajectory of Bitcoin may remain bullish given the fundamentally bullish supply dynamics and potential demand influx from the new investment vehicles. The US government sell may simply represent a prime buying opportunity ahead of Bitcoin's next major bull run. Also, $2 billion worth of okay, we already discussed it. So basically we're going to the next topic, which is Michael Saylor gives this advice amidst the crypto bloodbath. So the global digital asset market printed and remained red on Tuesday as Bitcoin price took a straight dump of more than 5% in the last 24 hours. Amidst the increased volatility in the market, Michael Saylor gave out a recommendation to the crypto investors. Former CEO of MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, in a post wrote that bet on the future. It is important to know that Saylor makes most of the cryptic posts over Bitcoin, most of which bullish messages for the market. As of March 19, 2024, MicroStrategy owns 214,000 Bitcoins. It has stated that their Bitcoin average purchase price is $33,000 with a total cost of $7 billion. Michael Saylor's post comes in when the crypto market saw the second biggest Bitcoin outflow from the crypto exchange Coinbase within a week. However, this outflow raised a speculation about the institutional purchases are spot ETFs. So the report mentioned that a consecutive outflows total approximately 33.8 thousand Bitcoin, and it directly suggests a huge activity within the institutional investor space. Meanwhile, data indicates that a flush in Binance's open interest, which can be a trend of retail investors leaving their long positions, that shift the sentiment among the retail investors may pave the way for further price surges as selling pressure drops. The global crypto market cap dropped by more than 6% in the last 24 hours to stand at $2.5 trillion. Bitcoin price is down by 6% in the last 7 days, and Bitcoin is trading at an average price of $65,790 at the press time. And it added that the 10-year US Treasury yield reached its highest level of the year. So that's kind of all the information we got for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.